Hello and welcome once again, Ghost, to another Ghost Recon Breakpoint. We're going to call this a pro tips video. In this video, I just actually want to show you my mindset when it comes to being marked. If somebody actually gets that surveillance tower and marks you when you're 1 versus 3 or 1 versus 4, how you can actually survive that. And my mindset is, if I can get to a spot, maybe on the corner of a building, and I pay attention and I know basically where the other players are that will be hunting me, then I can pretty much catch them as they're coming around corners or shooting and things of that nature. Now, actually, the reason why this guy even got the tower is because I was trying to use this new gun from the Terminator event, and I missed pretty much the majority of my shots with this gun, just because I wanted to use a new gun, mostly because it sounds so good when you're shooting it, but it wasn't very effective for me. I'm not saying the gun is not effective, it just wasn't effective for me. So and trying to locate the guy that was on the surveillance tower, I missed all the shots on him, so we ended up getting marked. I mean, triage gets down almost immediately after getting marked. So what you're going to see me do is I'm going to go to this building right here. I'm going to grab this corner, and the reason I don't stay on this corner right here is because I remembered that there was a guy on the right side of the map that was snapping, the same guy, sniping the same guy that down triage. So and he's actually going to remind me of his position as he shoots from that side. So nobody pushed from the right, or it took him a while to get from the right side. So once I lose the mark, I begin to go ahead and get a little more aggressive. See him coming around the corner there.
Target down. Target down.
Now, like I always say, if you have good headphones, or if you have headphones, use them. It'll alert you to where people are on the map. Now, I missed a cue here. There was somebody who was close to this building. And there's somebody moving on the right. I missed the cue from the guy who was behind us. So when I go down these stairs, I pop this. I heard him, but I missed him running right past me just now. And one thing for people who are new in the game, if you're dying early, that can throw somebody off. See, these guys were pinging the entire time. They were pinging so much to the point that I started ignoring the pings, and then when they were actually doing pings that were helpful, I wasn't paying attention because they had been pinging the entire time that they died. So those pings turned into white noise for me, and because of that white noise, I was ignoring the pings from the moment they died on, because the pings they were doing had nothing to do with actual intelligence. They were not giving intel until that last moment, and at that last moment, like I said, I was ignoring those pings. So, but just because you're marked in this game, you don't have to panic. You can always get yourself into a position to defend yourself.
Enemies down. Good kill.
And if you can down, like I said in the previous videos, if you could down a guy early in a 1 versus 4, then you can quickly turn to your next target. And once you down the first 2 guys, for me, it actually helps me get into a bit of a rhythm. I'm not sure if this guy was trying to challenge himself by using the pistol. Although the pistols on Breakpoint are a lot more effective than they were on Wildlands, but still.
Target eliminated.
That wasn't a good idea. Pistol versus the bullpup right there. But like I was saying, being successful in 1v4 situations, and even when you're marked, is pretty much dependent upon making sure that you can down the first guy quickly. That way you can jump onto your next target very quickly.
Come on with this animation, man.
And then once you down that second target, man, you get yourself into a bit of a rhythm. Once you get into that rhythm, it kind of makes the rest of it
Watch my back.
pretty easy.
She's stupid.
Taking round.
You
Target
know,
down.
the guy
Only
who
a
jumped
single
on
enemy
that
remaining.
surveillance tower there must not have been paying attention to the position that
One of your teammates has
his guys are
injured.
being killed in, because had he realized that we were up top, he wouldn't have gotten on the thing. It was just easy for me to just jump over and kill him and get him off of there.
Oh my God, that nigga is nasty.
I was able to finish the rest of those guys off because I was able to get into a good rhythm, and I was able to get into a good rhythm because I downed the first two guys pretty quickly. Hopefully this information is helpful for you. Going away from the rants, trying to help again. So until the next time, this is Jay Skills, and I'm out. Peace.